If you love someone and you are doing some things towards them and they don't appreciate it, there is no amount of extra doing of whatever you are doing that will make them love you. So do not be convinced by people that you're a bad person so that they continue doing the bad things to you. They continue mistreating you and they don't feel guilty about it because they have convinced you that you're a bad person. Look, there are some people that we have been in relationship with that have convinced us that we are bad people. And I want to repeat that so you understand this critically, because this is what is disturbing a lot of people in relationships today. You have a friend, you have a fiancé, you have a family member, and these people have convinced you that you're a bad person so that they can continue doing the bad things to you and they don't feel guilty. You see, these people have convinced you and you have accepted, you have agreed that you're a bad person unknowingly. I'm not saying that perhaps you sat down with these people and they told you in front of your eyes that you're a bad person, but their treatment towards you shows you that you're a bad person. So you're trying to convince them that you're a good person by overloving them, by overdoing things just to keep them around, just to make them, give you the treatment that you like. You know what that tells is that these people have convinced you that you're a bad person in a way that you are not doing your things right. So you need to do it like this, you need to improve this, yet you are doing enough, but they don't appreciate the enough that you're doing. Remember, there's no amount of the things you do to somebody that will make them love you if they do not appreciate the much that you have done. Can I repeat that again? You see, if you love someone and you are doing some things towards them and they don't appreciate it, there is no amount of extra doing of whatever you are doing that will make them love you. So do not be convinced by people that you're a bad person so that they continue doing the bad things to you. They continue mistreating you and they don't feel guilty about it because they have convinced you that you're a bad person. These people who are so comfortable that there's nothing that can happen in a situation or in their way, or there's nothing that can happen to a kind of relationship that you have. So they're so confident. So they want to do whatever they feel like without thinking about your feelings, without thinking about how deep you have invested yourself into that kind of relationship. So what is my advice to you? In any kind of a relationship that you are, you have to read the mind of the person that you are with. You see, never be convinced that you're a bad person. Never be convinced that what you're doing is not enough. Never be convinced that you need to do even more when whatever you are doing is not appreciated. You see, the best person to be with in a relationship is that person who appreciates the little tiny things that you do, not the huge ones. A person who appreciates the little time you give them. A person who appreciates the little gifts you give them. A person who appreciates the little amount of energy that you put in that relationship is that person who deserves to be added and to be given more. But people who don't appreciate, they don't deserve it. And this is a click. You see, when you're in a relationship, try to give the least that you can. Do not just jump into it with amount of extra things. Just give it a little that you can. You will read and you will learn a lot of things. Because we always know real people when people are angry. You see, when somebody tells you something when they are angry, never forget what they tell you, because they will be telling you the truth. So if you want to know the real person, a person you're dating, a person that you're in relationship with, and you want to know their real personality, give them the little that is possible. You will know them. My name is Gora. I'm a life coach, and if this was your first time on my YouTube channel, never forget to subscribe. You can also put the notification bell so YouTube can remind you every time I post here. And remember to keep smiling real, because the more we smile at the world, the more the world smiles back at us.